Have you been teaching letter sounds to your kindergarten, first, or maybe second grade students and they don't seem engaged anymore or like they're not getting it? I've been there, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to use the Tucker hand signs to increase engagement while teaching letter sounds. Hi, my name's Molly, and I'm currently a 5th grade teacher, and the beginning of my career, the first 6 to 7 years was spent teaching kindergarten and 1st grade, and when I started teaching, they didn't give us anything to teach letter ID or letter sound. Luckily, now we have lots of tools, and an amazing literacy coach taught me the Tucker hand signs. So shout out to her for teaching those to me, and I saw engagement shoot through the roof. And when I was teaching in a title building, we were using the program called Foundations, and I still have some of those resources today, and I'm going to show you how to use the Tucker hand signs to teach letter sounds. Feel free to comment below if you have another strategy that works really well, but this video is really all about how to do the sounds. I'm going to do A through Z, show you what they look like, and I'll even throw the digraphs in at the end. A, apple, a. B, bat, b. C, cat, k. D, dog, d. E, ed, and then I'm going to show you e. F, fun, f. G, game, g. H, hat, h. I, itch, I. J, jug, j. K, kite, k. L, lamp, ol. M, man, and the kids can put 3 fingers on their bottom lip and feel it vibrate. N, nut, so pull straight down. O, octopus, ah. Make an O with your mouth, ah. P, pan, p. They're making a puff sound, kind of like p, right into their hand. R, rat, r. Now this one tricks people a little bit because in Foundations they tell you to say but R by itself only says if there's a vowel in front of it. It becomes a bossy R. So E-R-I-R. When it is by itself, we say R. And I know Foundation says something different, so look that one up if you don't believe me. S, snake, S. T, top, T. Q, U, queen, qua. U, up, V, van, V. W, wind, wa. X, fox, x. Y, yellow, yeah. And I know this one sometimes can make different sounds as well, so you will eventually have to teach your students that Y can be a sneaky vowel. Z, zebra, z. All right, here come the digraphs. So in kindergarten, you might just be working on those beginning letter sounds for all the alphabet, but by 1st grade, you're probably working on digraphs. So we added these in. T-H, thumb, th. C-H, chin, ch. C-K, sock, k. S-H, ship, sh. I hope those help you with the Tucker hand signs and increasing engagement in your classroom. I've used them for every year that I taught kindergarten by itself and then 1st grade by itself, and absolutely love them. The first 4 years I taught was a kindergarten 1st grade split, and that's when the literacy coach introduced these to me, but we weren't using Foundations yet. So we had an alphabet chart, and that's something you can do too. You can chant the chart. And you might think your students will get bored of these. In kindergarten, 1st grade, they really need the repetition. Remember that repetition is the mother of skill. And we are assessing our students on these sounds, and it is a building block to learning how to read. You can also use these for tutoring if you're working with students in that age range to really help them with their letter sounds if they haven't mastered them yet. It becomes increasingly more difficult to read when we get into the upper grades if we don't know the letter sounds that they make. And unfortunately, a lot of teachers aren't trained in this, and it's no fault of their own. I was fortunate that I had an amazing professor in my undergrad program when I was learning to become a teacher, and he forced us to learn the sounds because you do lose them over time unless you're explicitly trained on how to do them. Let me know in the comments below, are you going to give the Tucker hand signs a fair shake in your classroom? I'd love to see how it goes. You can even go over to Instagram and send me a DM and let me know how you like them with your students. You can introduce them one step at a time. So what I did in the beginning was the first 5 sounds, you work on those in the beginning. You do not overwhelm the kids at first, but they can eventually pick it up. And I would train my teacher helper of the week, whether it was a kindergartner or a first grader, to be the person that chants the chart and lead the class in this. And they really made all the sounds almost 100% perfectly. If there was one that they messed up, we just did it again, and I would model that for them. So lots of modeling at the beginning of the year, and then you can have a student take it over, and they love getting to do that. They get to point at the chart. If you use the cards, they get to hold the cards up. Whatever resources you have in your classroom, you can use a variety of things, like I mentioned before, whether it's the foundations chart, the cards, or you have an anchor chart of your own with the alphabet on it. I hope this helps you, and I can't wait to see how you use this in your elementary classroom.